Good morning to you all. It is indeed my privilege to thank the Honorable Union Minister of Shipping, Mr. G.K. Vasan, for accepting our invitation to grace this occasion. I also thank Mr. Muthuraman, President of CII, and of course, our Chairman of the Southern Region, T.T. Ashok, to be here as distinguished speakers. I think we've heard about thriving in the imbalanced world from two very distinguished speakers. I think we've clearly realized from their talk that this imbalanced world throws up huge opportunities for India. It is the question as to how do we actually take advantage of these opportunities. Especially, sir, Mr. G.K. Vasan has focused on the maritime sector, but also emphasized that the government is going to take timely and topical action to make sure that we take advantage of these opportunities. He also mentioned that we cannot sit back like earlier and view what is happening globally as a spectator, but we need to act and act fast, and especially craft and calibrate our responses and policies to address this opportunity. We certainly look forward to that from the government over the next few years. His focus on building world-class infrastructure is a much-needed area of focus, and we look forward to a lot more investment in infrastructure, and of course, especially in the area of ports and maritime area, which handles a significant amount of our trade within India. I like especially his reference to discovery of new lands by sailors in the past, which in today's world is obviously discovery of new opportunities, and especially closing, sir, with the statement by Mr. Charles Darwin, which captures everything in just few words: adapt to change. And I think, sir, that's the focus of this entire event, which is that we as industry and as a country need to adapt to this new reality and change to address the opportunities. Thank you, sir, for all these comments. Mr. Muthuraman, our President, has made some very important points. His focus on resources and how resources have addressed the need of the last century and helped create an industrialized world, and the challenge of limited resources to address a much larger population, which is especially focused on India and China. And the fact that these limited resources, especially with the price increase, will determine a very difficult next few years for all of us to be able to become adaptive and flexible to be able to address these opportunities. I think we've had a very interesting session on thriving in an imbalanced world. We are now going to have a more detailed panel discussion going forward. I'd just like to request all the participants to remain in their seats because there'll be no break, and we will continue with this session. I would like to close by thanking Mr. G.K. Vasan again for his kind presence at this session. Thank you very much, sir.